Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the first week of October and how much we spent and see if we're tracking how I think we should be based on what we projected for the entire month. So with that being said, let's go ahead, let's hop right into it. This particular week we actually did not technically have any W-2 income. We were both paid at the very end of September. So technically for October, our paychecks will come around the 14th, 15th of the month, and then again around the 29th and 30th. So we're not going to talk about income, which means we are also not going to be talking about savings because obviously I don't have any 401k contributions that will be going into my account until I get my next paycheck. So we are purely looking at spend today, and we will start with housing. This, of course, is a very set expense each month. It does not deviate. It is $18.10. That came out on October 2nd. So nice to get the biggest expense for the entire month out of the way right off the bat. And then looking at utilities, we have not had anything come out of there yet, so don't have to worry about that. Now with food, we did spend $82.34 on groceries, which is honestly a miracle. We have not spent under $100 at the grocery store probably in several months, and this was honestly due to the fact that we just had some weird evening stuff happening this week. So like we had family in town that weekend, so didn't really have to worry about dinners. And then we had leftovers and different things throughout the week. So we just didn't need to buy as much this week, which, hey, I'll take it. But that does typically mean that that spend is going elsewhere, which is definitely the case for us currently because our restaurant spend in week one was already at $74.30. Now, this is mostly due to the fact, like I said, we had family in town, so we did buy dinner for my husband's parents, and that was an extra, obviously, added cost, but they did drive several hours to come see us, so we were very happy to do it. When I made the budget, I didn't know that they were coming up this month, so it was, a little unexpected, but that's also why we build margin into our budgets for when things don't go as planned. So we have already spent $156 in this category for the month. I feel 100% confident in saying that we will definitely spend more than $750 total. I think we'll be over budget in both groceries and restaurants this month, but the question is by how much. So then looking at transportation, we have not had car insurance come out yet, nor parking. So the only thing that we've spent money on in this category so far is gas for both of our vehicles, and that total was $97.05. Again, gas is going up right now. I think it's currently around $3.89 where we live, and it had previously been $3.49. So again, I might need to start budgeting a little higher for gas because we do have a couple different trips that we're making this month, so I think we probably will be driving more, and that's on me. I should have taken that into consideration when I was projecting for the month. Now, getting into some other expenses in the family and home category, the only thing that we've really spent money on over here so far is daycare. Obviously, that comes out weekly on Mondays, and so far we have spent $307 on that for the month, which again, similar to our mortgage, it's a fixed cost. We know how much it's going to be each week. And then subscriptions, the only one that has come out so far has been Xbox, which was $10.59. Again, fixed cost, know to expect that and when. Our car loan has not been paid yet. That'll be closer to the middle of the month. And then we have already had some unexpected spend, and the total for that so far is $85.35. We ended up, my daughter had school photos, and I say that in quotes. She had photos taken at daycare. So, of course, first time parents were a sucker for stuff like that. So, we did spend $29.67 to buy school photos. I will say I bought the smallest package they had. So, we did that. She's also been dealing with some diaper rash, which is so sad. So, we bought Desitin, which was $10. And then we had some Amazon purchases to the sum of $44.24. So unexpected just means unbudgeted, essentially. So that was $85. And, currently, after week 1, the total that we've spent is actually higher than that because my unexpected amount is not in my formula currently. I'll have to add that. So $27.30 plus $85.35. So our total spend is actually a little higher. It's actually $28.16.26, and that I'll change. That is week 1. So we it's not bad. We obviously have 7,000 projected for the month, so we're not like, the ship's not sinking just yet, but, we obviously have a lot of expenses at the beginning of the month just because our mortgage is, the biggest expense that we have. So it'll be interesting to see in week 2 how much we spent. Hopefully, things are a little more tame, but I think it is good just to be mindful of how much you've spent throughout the month, and, hopefully you can do better and just, again, be more mindful of what you're spending money on. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I really do value transparency, and I want to be as helpful as I can. But till the next one, see you guys later.